Working for many years, I never had an idea I would be open restaurants. It's happened like last 7, 8 years ago. I get tired one day. I'm like, okay, I cannot work for anyone else. I started to figure out like what I'm gonna cook. What is my cuisine? Before I opened the restaurant, I had to find out who I am, where I came from, what is my roots. Okay, it have to become from my memory, my childhood. Who is my mom? Who is my dad? What I eat, and I want to combine this flavor and cuisine and spice to me what I learned from all over the world. So this Luthun is pretty much is my heart and soul. So I'm Chef Nahid Ahmed Pasha. I'm the chef owner here.
Arjuna Bulli, business partner here. Looking forward to our future here. Call it our baby. It's our first restaurant. Like everybody, word of mouth coming. Very touching. People come here. We've seen people cry. We've seen so many food gasms. Like people screaming. Like a lot of joy from the food.
Hey, welcome. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here, and we appreciate that. First and foremost, 10 courses tonight, guys. 10 courses. Maybe Chef might surprise you with an 11th or 12th, but I know for sure 10. Okay? So pace yourselves. Please enjoy every bite of every meal because they are curated by our head chef, Chef Nahid, based on his experiences, memories, travels around the world. He's worked all over the place. He decided to bring his flavors and his ideas and his concept to New York to serve you guys dinner tonight.
I trained very French. Most of my training was in Europe. Some of crazy restaurants, some of the crazy kitchen I worked for many years. Pretty much all over Europe, Asia and United States. Working for many years, I never had an idea I would be open restaurants. It's happened like last 7, 8 years ago. I get tired one day. I'm like, okay, I cannot work for anyone else. I have to cook my own restaurants and own food. And I just quit my job. And I'm like, okay, and I don't want to cook anyone's food. I cook for, if you name 4 best restaurants in the world, I work 3 of them. It's taken me a very long time to find out my cuisine, what I want to do.
Directly in front of you guys is going to be Chef First Bites, all right? So I'll start with the first one, which is directly up front, guys. At 12 o'clock, that one right there, guys, it is going to be our fushka with caramelized plantains, sunflower seeds, and also coriander, alrighty? And right next to it, guys, this one right over here, this is going to be our chicken liver samosa with green mangoes and a tagarachi syrup. And last but not least, guys, this is going to be our caramelized mussel with wasabi, passion fruit, and also mayoga.
So for the first 3 bites, very interesting combination. Like there's Moroccan influences, there's Asian influences, there's East Indian influences. It's really, really good. Like I'm really interested to see how this progresses.
So from a young age, I just love food. I wasn't raised with fine dining. Both my parents work, so me and my older sister like take turns cooking dinner and stuff. So I had the skills and stuff. I like fire, I like knives, I like sharp things. Worked for a few years after school in Miami, and then I visited New York. You slow down, you get run over. So like, I love the intensity. But yeah, I met Chef Nahid like 17 years ago. Proud to be his business partner, and every day's a school day. We're learning something. Like every day, something changes on the menu.
They're like killing it right from the beginning. This is like a very beautiful, fresh scallop flavor. There's so much crunch going on. And there's a little bit of a sticky layer that's on your tongue with the most perfect amount of vinegar. Sweet and salty. This is a really yummy, like very unique scallop dish.
I don't know, wait for this guy. Because he brings something like so fresh and I don't want to touch anything. Just put a vinegar in there, that's it, you know?
This is going to be a nori custard with trout roe and also barley. Alrighty, so for this one, guys, to gather all the flavors, please put the spoon all the way down and then come right back up. Thank you. Cheers.
The barley, Japanese barley. Yeah, we cook slowly with the dashi.
So good.
Yeah, like it has a texture. I like the texture, and then basically at the bottom we have like some confit onion, and you cook it with brown butter, and then we put it like regular cream, right? Some trout roe, and then you have some pickle in there, like citrus. Those are lime pot. We just salted them and put in there.
Again, it's very like complex, like very multi-dimensional flavors. A bit of vinegar, a bit of salt, a bit of sugar. Beautiful.
The corn pohar. This is like I back home we grew up eating this. Basically like the roasted corn.
Yeah.
We puree them and we dehydrate them and we fried them. So it's like corn cereal, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good, right?
Oh, I would eat that all the time.
It's Indian cornflakes, yeah.
Present you Koshi Hikari rice, produced in Monoma region in Japan. Only 0.001% of the rice is produced there, and this is one of the best rice you can get in Japan. It is famous for its thickness and sweetness, and when we're cooking the rice, we finish it with some Hokkaido dry scallop sauce. On top, we have Hokkaido uni emulsion and vegetative scrap.
Thank you.
So good.
That is special.
Did very well tonight.
Best fight we've had.
I'm gonna remember that. Yeah. That is incredible.
It's like David Portney says, like he describes food by how many hours in your car you have to drive to make it worthwhile coming.
And
6 hours. I mean, that's a good description. I would drive 6 hours to eat that.
The restaurant I named after my mom, late mom, and when I open this restaurant, I say this restaurant have to be very personal. I have to be here always.
So, ladies and gentlemen, directly in front of you, this is going to be a hot and cold sankagai, alrighty, with a land and sea. So the land, it is going to be chicken, chicharron, alrighty, and also beef tendon. And the sea, guys, it is going to be a squid, alrighty. And we finish that off with passion fruit. Please, guys, enjoy. So this one, guys, really the way that chef wants you to eat it, it's going to be kind of like a spoon bite, until it's gone. Please, guys, cheers, enjoy.
So good.
oh god damn, that's amazing. Very unassuming. Multiple levels of like hot and cold. It's so deep and rich and delicious.
Directly in front of you guys. I'll start with this one right over here, guys. This is going to be our oxtail quesadilla with cocoa and Szechuan. Alrighty, and right next to it, guys, it is going to be our oxtail umeboshi consomme. Alrighty, so guys, the oxtail umeboshi consomme, it is going to be very warm, so just be careful for me. Hold it by the tippy top and enjoy after everybody. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
This is the type of restaurant that's worth visiting. You know, like he's here. It's like this is his place. It's his love. It's his life. Like you can taste it in the food. It's incredible.
2 weeks and change, only this dish.
One steak.
Well, people like it and they just keep asking for, so I decided, okay, keep it this. You're gonna have a little bit sweet, sour, spice, little bit bitterness, a lot of umami, and every dishes have like a different kind of texture, and every different kind tastes like a different kind of flavor, and coming from different part of the world.
In front of you guys is a dish that we have not changed in about 2 years. Alrighty? So directly in front of you guys, it is going to be our shrimp, foie gras, nut chum, crispy rice cake, and cured egg yolk.
I would come here over and over again. Every 3 weeks to change the menu. I get it why people would come here.
I grew up very poor. You know, I grew up by United Nations, so they give me whatever I can eat and I can survive, right? To me, when I opened the restaurants and my concept was like, I want to cook my own food and bring it something new to nobody ever done it. So, and it have to be myself, like where I came from, what is my roots. So basically, all this food you guys had so far is gonna have like is my memory behind traveling all over the world and working any crazy restaurants and stuff. So I don't like anything spoiled here. Like we don't waste anything. We guys gonna have a monkfish on the fish course, and then they send us free monkfish liver. Nobody eat it. They're like, oh, you guys gonna do something. So we working with this like our taken away monkfish tarine, which is served with a yuzu onion, little bit green tomatoes, and just like a sandwich, you eat a bite.
Like a monkfish liver sandwich, as described.
Here we have a very small game. and we take our family meal very serious. I ask those guys every night. I'm like, they're like making prep list. I'm like, family meal tomorrow. I decide what are you guys gonna cook, and have to be perfect, and have to be taste good, and have to be healthy. It's not just like every restaurant does whatever. I'm like, no, everybody have to eat, and especially in the kitchen we are working 18, 19 hours a day, and we eat once in a day. I'm like, everybody have to eat well. Every chef cooks something someday, and this gentleman right here, Chef Valentino, say hi to everyone. Chef Valentino. Chef Valentino used to be working on the corner, and then this guy is so passionate what he does, and we bring him here, and I know he's gonna be amazing. So he proved himself. He's doing an outstanding job. Last week was his turn to make some family meal. He's like, okay, chef, I'm gonna make something. So he makes some amazing Mexican sopa de tortilla. Then he make this chili paste to make this soup. And I tasted it, like beautiful color, amazing flavor. And I'm like, can you make like 6 jars for me? He's like, why? I'm like, just made it, man. Don't worry. I want a homage to him, to where he came from, and they created some kind of flavor and what he did it, and to put it our menu and our way. So basically, it's this like monkfish. We marinated with ají pepper, and then we char grill. The sauce we make like sopa de con tortilla, basically like or tortilla soup with his chili sauce. So I created this sauce, I made it, and then we make some. I'm like, okay, we needed some American touch here. So we make some bar blanc with the very French, with my French background, with a little bit bone marrow, and finish with a little bit caramelized green tomatoes. Enjoy.
I really think this restaurant is very underrated. So intimate and it's so experience-based.
I taste like Mexican curry. I taste like himaka, like coconut laksa. It's like a bit of Indian food in there. Like beautifully cooked monkfish.
Ready. Yeah, putting some huckleberry sauce.
This one, guys, it is going to be a beef cheek with prime sirloin, alrighty, tropia onion, and also huckleberries.
Yeah.
Wow. That piece of meat has the most smoky, fire-rich flavor.
It's because there is some chili oil. The Tunisian dry chili oil. We put it as a little heat. And the sorbet made from the ginger and a little bit kamtua and Asian pear. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? Whoa.
We have chocolate mousse, preserved raspberry and strawberry. The strawberry is coming from Japan right now. We cook in a little bit rose water, which is the rose maple syrup, and we confit them. So a little bit strawberry and raspberry in the bottom. Then we have champagne gelée, and top we have a little bit chocolate mousse, and finish with a little bit rose petal vinegar, make with this little bit snow.
Method Spirit Sweet Vermouth. The previous bartender over at Gramercy, or head bartender at Gramercy, was looking for a traditional Italian style vermouth to use over there. And wasn't really able to find anything of worth that was based here in New York, so he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it myself. So we've got 29 different botanicals, all sourced from here in the state, and it gives this really beautiful kind of sarsaparilla, cinnamon, a little bit of quince flavor. This is how I like to finish my meals, with a little bit of vermouth on the rocks, orange twist. I think it does a really nice job of kind of bringing everything to a nice flow.